Hello guys, SalBa here with another simple video. I'm not gonna talk about my build today since I'm not RK yet, but tomorrow I am guaranteed to be RK kasi kitang-kita nyo naman, meron akong 600 out of 600. I used up a lot of my stamina pots. I think I had 10 or 13, now I had 5. So I'm guaranteed to be Rune Knight tomorrow, and then I'll make a guide when it's stable. So this video I'm gonna talk about tips and some guide that you can use when you guys are playing this game. I think some of these tips are not known yet or not familiar with some other people. So yeah, let's start. The first tip that I can give you guys is, since you guys have premium, you can see it here, premium 19 days, you guys can get free food every day. You just go to this lady right here in Frontera. You click claim the B meal, and it lets you choose which meal you want. You can consume it now or you can eat it. So for example, I want Agi, I'll just click Agi and then I can purchase it for half price, which I will because I really need the Agi for this build that only has 65 Agi. So yeah, that's one. Another tip is I can give you is the ember trick. I don't think a lot of people know this, but yeah, ang trick na ito is this. So some people are asking how I have a lot of plus 12 easily. It is easy to plus 12, you just need to refine safely. As you can see here, you can easily refine. But the thing that people doesn't know is you can actually use Fantasy Ember as another option for safe refining if you don't have stamina and you can't get extra rift gears. Then you can easily get lots of Fantasy Embers. Then you can just add them here if you need an extra slot. And you can get them by going here in the material extraction, and then you can just add any material that you don't need and click and fuse, which is really helpful. That's also used for socketing, socketing rift equipment. Here, card inlay, and then create sockets, you need 5. You just need a lot of materials too. Para pakain mo lang dito yung maraming materials, then you'll have a lot of Fantasy Ember. That way, you won't really need to use a lot of rift gears or a stamina if you just need one. So, next tip is how do you get awakening potions? Right now, I have about 49 awakening potions. I have a lot because there's a method actually that doesn't take much time. You just have to go to exchange and click. As you can see here in the awakening potion, it's always snapping. So what you can do is, as you can see here, I already finished. You can click this and click what you want. I want awakening potion. I'll just click the pre-order option. Then I can type on how much awakening potion I need. For example, if I only want 10, then I'll just pre-order. Then it will automatically snap for me. Then I'll just have to wait a bit, then I'll get 10. But now I don't really need it, so I'll just remove it. Mukhang malas tayo sa ano ngayon. But yeah. Next tip that I can give is the pet that you can actually use when you're an RK. Well, nagbabasa ako ng comments and I saw a question asking how I got a high crit. Well, I think a pet is one of those reasons, because this pet, the Mandragora one, gives me 9 crit and 8 MDef. The MDef is actually important because it is important when you're an RK. You need mat attack and MDef once you're RK. And the pets that I suggest you guys use if you guys are RK like me, like my build, you can go for Alice for late game. You can also go for Baphomet Jr. for the crit damage, and you could also go for the Teddy Bear for the crit rate up, same as the Mandragora. But for now, I'm sticking for Mandragora because it gives me MDef and crit rate. And you can also go for the Yo-Yo if you lack attack speed. And ito rin, si Orc Warrior. Ito talaga yung pinakaunang pet ko, si Orc Warrior, because for the attack speed. And another tip na pwede kong ibigay sa inyo is the pet labor. Meron tong system, yung Ragnarok, na here, it gives reward na pinapawork mo yung mga pets mo. And it's better to choose the right pet because it is labeled. It is labeled here sa mga skills nila on anong work kaya nilang gawin. For example, si Alice, sa pinakadulo ng skill niya is labor cooking 2. And you can see here, it is labor cooking. Here, labor cooking 2, cooking center. And Alice will give a good reward if you put her here. So another tip is, where did I get my card here? Lord Leader's Demeanor card. Well, it's very simple. You will just go to this in the middle of Frontera, this big pouring, the Angeling. You'll search, you just look for it here. Since I crafted it already, it's in the very bottom. And yeah, here. So what you'll need is the Orc Warrior card, the Bigfoot card, and the Kalitzberg card. All three are very affordable and cheap. The one that's gonna cost you the most is this, and the 2M for crafting. If you guys are asking what I did or how did I get 800 gram dust, well, I just bought lots of green cards, or no, lots of blue cards, or the cards that I get from Aura that I don't need to deposit. I just pinapakain ko lang sila. I put them here, salvage, and then I choose whatever I want. Mostly blue cards because blue cards are the one that's worth it. So yeah, another tip that I can give is to save your chest. Here. I say this because mas malaki yung chances na makukuha nyo if nag-save kayo ng chest. Lalo na itong dalawang to, Veteran and Elite. The more chests you save, the higher rewards it will give, rather than opening it one by one. So I advise you guys to save it and then open it in one go. And you can get this sa daily here and sa topic, sa dulo, pinakadulo sila. And yeah, the last tip that I can give you guys before I went to questions is the handbook. I suggest you guys focusing on handbook a lot more because it actually gives you guys a lot of attack. As you can see here, it gives me 205. It's not bad. I'll admit that my handbook is pretty shit, but if you're an RK AA like me, I suggest you guys focus on attack, mat attack, and MDef. Those three are the ones that are important since it boosts your damage. So that's it pretty much for the tips. Now I can give you guys, I'll just answer a few questions. So the first questions that I got is, what card should I choose from the event? If I should choose Prioni or Bappo or any other cards. Well, I don't have it anymore since I got the card. But short answer is, you should go for the card that you need. Like for example, if I'm an RKAA, then I should go for Baphomet kasi Baphomet gives melee auto attack, spray damage, and it's AoE. Pretty much yung auto attack mo, it's AoE na. And the higher chances, the more people you attack, the higher chances you'll get in triggering the Fallen Star, which is a pretty good damage. But you can also opt for Prioni if you're using Dragon Breath build. I suggest you go for Prioni and try to star it up because it gives plus 10 skill damage. And another question is, how did I get my crit to 90? Well, now it's 89, but I got my crit to 90 by pretty much the pet, as I talked about, the pet here. And all my rift gears are 90. I mean, no, not 90. All my rift gears are luck or crit. And some are also, like, for example, the card here, I'm using Kobold card, crit plus 10. That's a pretty high crit rate. And the enchants I have, for example, here, crit plus 8. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have some questions, feel free to drop them because I'm very interactive to people who are asking questions, and I'll try to do a build update on my Rune Knight when it's stable. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe for more.